Hello, dear friends. I am Dr. Elena Malysheva. Today we will discuss why breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially if you are over 50. Imagine your morning as a cozy fireplace in a country house somewhere near Moscow in winter. If you don't light the fire in the morning, the whole day will be cold and sluggish. Breakfast is that very match that ignites your metabolic fire, giving you energy, vigor, and health. Did you know that skipping breakfast after 50 can deprive you of the healthiest years of your life? A Harvard University study showed that skipping breakfast increases the risk of cardiovascular disease by 27% in older people. Sounds alarming, right? But don't worry. Today I'll tell you how to turn breakfast into your secret weapon for health. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. Thank you very much. And please write in the comments where you are watching from and what time it is for you, maybe 7 a.m. in St. Petersburg or evening in Novosibirsk. Now, let's embark on today's journey together. Many of you, my dear viewers over 50, often write to me, Elena, is it okay not to have breakfast? Or I just eat a bun with coffee. Is that fine? Some people even think breakfast isn't important, or that it might be harmful. But the truth is that breakfast is not just food, it is the foundation of your day. Skipping breakfast, or choosing the wrong foods, can lead to fatigue, extreme hunger in the evening, or worse, to the accumulation of visceral fat around the heart and liver, increasing disease risks. Today, you'll be surprised to learn that the right breakfast can improve memory by 20% and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease, according to data from the Alzheimer's Association. Watch to the end, because I'll reveal 5 hidden food enemies you should avoid, and I'll also share what my own breakfast looks like. Imagine your body as a fireplace that needs to be lit in the morning. In Tibetan medicine, the time from 6 to 12 a.m. is called the time of wind, the perfect period to fan the digestive fire so that food is fully processed. A study in Chronobiology International confirms that an early breakfast improves digestion by 20% in older adults, especially if you choose the right foods. What should you do? Don't eat immediately after waking up. Give your body 15 to 30 minutes to awaken. A useful tip: drink a glass of warm water, perhaps with a drop of lemon, to gently stimulate the liver and stomach. This is especially important after 50, when digestion slows down. Morning is a time of wonderful changes in the body. The hormone somatotropin actively breaks down fat, especially around the waist, which is so relevant in middle age. Insulin sensitivity is higher in the morning, meaning you can allow yourself a small amount of fast carbohydrates, such as a spoonful of honey, without causing blood sugar spikes. Many people don't realize that morning is the golden window for enjoying sweets without harm. But in Tibetan medicine, it's advised to focus on healthy fats. They give long-lasting energy and help avoid evening hunger. Take Maria, 62, from Moscow. She used to skip breakfast and felt tired. After switching to oatmeal with butter and nuts, her evening appetite dropped by 50%, and she felt full of energy. You'll be amazed to learn how fats can sharpen your mind. Keep watching to understand what happens if you ignore this important meal. So, we've discovered that breakfast is like lighting the fireplace of your body, especially vital after 50. But what happens if you skip breakfast or choose the wrong foods? Imagine your body as an old house in Yaroslav. Without the morning fire, it becomes cold, and by evening you start throwing in too much firewood, that is, overeating at dinner. This isn't just a habit, it's a health trap. A Harvard University study showed that skipping breakfast increases the risk of heart disease by 27% in people over 50, and also raises cholesterol levels. Skipping the morning meal disrupts the body's biorhythms, leading to the buildup of visceral fat around internal organs, the heart and liver. This is especially dangerous at our age, when metabolism already slows down. For example, Ivan, 55, from Yekaterinburg, used to skip breakfast and complained of fatigue and excess weight. After switching to a proper breakfast, he felt more energetic within a week and lost 2 kilograms. Another problem: the wrong kind of breakfast. If you only eat sweets, drink coffee on an empty stomach, or grab a bun, it's like throwing damp branches into the fireplace. The fire won't burn. The smoke will fill the house. Think about it. Such foods don't give you energy, they just cause sugar spikes and evening hunger. In Tibetan medicine, there is a golden rule: 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, without snacks. This maintains metabolism in the right rhythm and supports your body's natural biorhythms. According to WHO data, this approach helps control blood sugar, especially for those at risk of prediabetes. And now, you'll be surprised again. The Prodimed Plus study found that a quality breakfast reduces waist circumference by 4 to 5 centimeters in 3 years. Isn't that a reason to rethink your morning habits? But first, let's go over the 5 foods you should avoid for breakfast. Watch till the end. This is extremely important. Key Cap 1 Instant cereals. Don't rush to argue. I mean packeted cereals full of sugar and lacking nutrients. Choose whole grains, buckwheat, oatmeal, barley. Add a spoon of ghee and some dried fruit. According to nutrition reviews, such cereals are rich in fiber that reduces cholesterol by 15%. My advice: soak the grains overnight. It eases digestion, especially after 50. Key Cap 2 Coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee is a wonderful drink, but on an empty stomach, it causes bile release, which can lead to reflux disease over time. You'll be surprised, coffee is great for the brain, but only if you drink it after a glass of warm water and eat something 10 to 15 minutes later. Try lemon water before coffee. It gently prepares the stomach. Key Cap 3 Freshly squeezed fruit juices. They cause a sharp glucose spike and suppress appetite. If you love juice, drink it after porridge. According to Dick, combining juice with protein reduces sugar spikes by 30%. Key Cap 4 Processed cheese, low-fat dairy, and condensed milk. Processed cheese is full of phosphorus, which blocks calcium absorption, bad for bones after 50. Low-fat products are empty and useless. Condensed milk is pure sugar. Replace them with natural yogurt. Key Cap 5 Sausages and processed meats. These are the worst enemies. WHO classifies them as Group 1 carcinogens due to nitrosamines and chemicals. If you want sausage, make homemade chicken sausage, that way you know what you're eating. Take Petar, 60, from Kazan. He used to eat sausages for breakfast and suffered from high blood pressure. After switching to boiled eggs, he stabilized his pressure in a month. Keep watching to see what my breakfast looks like. It might inspire you. If you recognized your own mistakes in your morning routine, give this video a like. It will remind you to take care of yourself. Now that we know which foods to avoid, let's talk about what the ideal breakfast should look like, especially if you're over 50. I'll share how I start my day and give you a few ideas you can adapt for yourself. My breakfast may seem unusual, but it gives me energy even after my morning 5 to 10 kilometers runs through Moscow's parks. Keep in mind, my daily calorie expenditure is about 2,000 to 2,500, sometimes up to 6,000 if I'm very active. So my breakfast is hearty but balanced, to maintain the health of joints, heart, and brain, which is especially important at our age. I eat whole grain cereals, alternating them, one day buckwheat, another barley or oatmeal. I add 4 to 5 spoons of ghee for long-lasting energy, as Tibetan medicine recommends. I also love ground bird cherry. It stimulates the intestines, as do flax seeds or chia. A study by the American Heart Association confirms that adding chia seeds to your diet increases omega-3 levels, reducing the risk of heart problems by 18%. In addition to porridge, I eat eggs, boiled, as an omelette, or fried, about 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes I replace them with a cottage cheese casserole or cheesecakes, an excellent source of protein that protects muscles from age-related loss. According to the Journal of Nutrition, eating protein at breakfast helps preserve muscle mass 25% better in people over 50. I also make sandwiches with whole grain bread, cheese or sour cream, and ground bird cherry. Sounds unusual, but it's delicious and healthy. For drinks, I choose not fruit juices but vegetable ones, beet, carrot, or a mix of greens with apple. Beets are my favorite because they are rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, improving blood vessel function. You'll be amazed. Drinking beet juice slowly and mixing it with saliva enhances this effect, making vessels younger. I drink it slowly to get the maximum benefit. It keeps me energetic and alert. For variety, I sometimes add lightly salted red fish, salmon or trout, a source of fatty acids that support heart and brain health. A good journal study showed that the fiber in greens and vegetables, like those in my juices, nourishes gut bacteria and reduces inflammation by 25% in older adults. Imagine waking up in St. Petersburg, making warm oatmeal with butter, and drinking herbal tea. It energizes you for the whole day. Another tip: try a smoothie with blueberries and Greek yogurt. It protects your brain and joints, according to Alzheimer's Association data. Finally, I want to say something important. In Tibetan medicine, there are no bad foods, only unbalanced diets. If you eat healthy foods but at the wrong time or in excess, they can harm you. Monitor your calorie balance. Use simple apps to track how much you eat and burn. Breakfast is your chance to lay the foundation for good health, avoid fatigue, and protect your body from disease. In conclusion, start your day with warm food rich in fats, proteins, and fiber. Avoid the 5 harmful foods we discussed and experiment with variety. Give this video a like if you want to try my breakfast approach, and write in the comments what you usually eat in the morning. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the next video, where I'll explain how to drink coffee correctly after 50. Stay healthy, you deserve it. See you soon. Herb.